seeing as this is my very first Ramones record, I thought it'd be interesting to do some background research. And I thought it was really cool that the band members were all brothers. Joey Ramone, Johnny Ramone, Dee Dee Ramone, Tommy Ramone. What a talented family. Until I had my heart broken and found out it's just a pseudonym. They all used the surname Ramones, which was inspired by Paul McCartney, who would use Paul Ramone as a kind of alias when he would book hotels and restaurants, thus the name the Ramones. So it turns out the Ramones are a punk rock band who were famous in the 70s and 80s and grew a huge fan base actually in the UK. They're from the US but grew a big fan base in the UK and actually Brazil. But with time has been thought of as being super influential to the punk rock movement. They were voted number 26 in terms of the 100 greatest artists of all time by the Rolling Stones magazine. This is also a viewer-suggested track by Alan, who wanted me to check out a New York band, some New York artists. So here we go. Let's try out the Ramones. Here we are. This is the Ramones. I Wanna Be Sedated. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe, join our awesome community, maybe leave a awesome comment. You might make the next video. Here we go. Okay, I would like to think he's being kind of sarcastic with the whole thing, right? On a bit of a tangent, what I have noticed about punk rock bands is they tend to have really awesome song titles. They're always kind of witty or funny. They also have really funny band names too. There's a bunch of them that come to mind, like Stinky Turd or whatever they come up with. Don't quote me on that one. I'm not sure if Stinky Turd is a real band name, but I believe he's being sarcastic here and is witty and funny, right? He's being kind of silly. Is he really saying that he just wants to be like tranquilized and rolled into his live show? I don't think he's being serious here. Let's back this up a bit. Okay, so another thing that I notice in punk rock bands is that they have a kind of frantic and simplistic style. You have the riff going on and it kind of chugs the whole thing along. It often has a kind of rhythmic delivery to it. And I really like that about it. Of course, coming from a hip hop standpoint, flow, the idea of your syllables and your words being rhythmic to the beat too. I like that aspect of punk rock. Okay. Interesting track. Witty, funny. I believe he's playing a character in this, right? Otherwise, wow. What an interesting dude. Now, I think the punk rock movement, for the things that I've listened to, I've not loved a lot of the music. The thing that I love about punk rock is the spirit of it. Because the spirit of it lives in so many other art forms. Grunge and what Nirvana took from punk rock isn't necessarily the sound. It has a simplistic idea to the music too, and it's repetitive at times when you think of an album like Nevermind. So it has that element to it, but the spirit of it is kind of the idea of expression in terms of it coming from like an outsider, someone who is like outside of the system. And hip-hop is full of that. NWA is full of that. Public Enemy is full of that. So the spirit of punk rock really appeals to me. The music, not as much. It's kind of simplistic. I thought the end of the track was really cool. When the second guitar line came through, I thought it sounded great. And as I was saying, it's rhythmic in nature in terms of the delivery, which I think is also cool. But again, this is the character of the guy who he's playing underneath it is, I think, really funny and cool. The idea of someone who doesn't give a shit, he just wants to be wheeled around on a wheelchair. It comes from a place of anarchy, and I think that's always interesting in art. So a very cool suggestion by Alan. I'm glad I checked out the track, and maybe this will mean more punk rock tracks in the future. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.